Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be doing just a little bit of Thanksgiving prep and clean. I just have a few things that I want to do. I want to tackle this refrigerator, get this kitchen cleaned up. I need to repot this plant right here. I got a new pot and it's bigger. This was root bound, that's why it wasn't doing so good. And I also want to get this table put together. I've been putting it off for too long and I want to go ahead and do that. It's kind of like, you know, when you're having a party or a get together and the house needs to be cleaned and you ask your husband for help and he feels like it's the time to install that new mailbox for some reason, you know, it's kind of like one of those things. I just want to get all the things done because with us getting the floors done and decluttering a whole bunch of things, I just don't want things sitting. I don't want things propped up against a wall or in a corner. I want it all to be nice and clean and flow. And that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to take care of the things that I need to take care of. So this Thanksgiving, it's going to be a little bit lighter this year. It's just going to be me and Ruben, his mom, his sister, and Braden is home. Logan's got to work, so unfortunately they're not going to be able to come for Thanksgiving. They might be able to come early. I don't know. We'll see. And my mom's going to be out of town, so we are going to celebrate Thanksgiving with her on Saturday, and the boys, since they're both here at the same time. Braden's just in until next week, so he won't be here too much longer, and I'm very, very sad. But also, when I got up to film this, I got up really early, and he was still asleep, so I was trying to be very quiet. And you'll notice in this video, well, you might not, but I'll tell you, I dropped so many things. A can of Coke, I dropped a part of that table. It's just really loud. And I was trying to be so quiet and I was so loud. But eventually he did get up. I wanted to let him sleep and rest because he didn't get in until very, very late the evening before. And then we stayed up for a little while before we went to bed. So I wanted him to get some rest, but I did want to get this kitchen cleaned. Also, the living room kind of just picked up. The house really wasn't dirty at all. But I wanted to spot clean and I wanted to make sure everything was in its place. I feel like especially on holidays when everybody is gathered in the same room, especially when you're cooking and like the kitchen, and our kitchen isn't that big anyways, I feel like I need as much space as possible. So I kind of want everything to disappear. I wanted to make sure that I got all of the dirty dishes in the dishwasher and cleaned that way. The next day, we're going to have an empty dishwasher so that we can just continuously put stuff away and then the cleanup won't be as bad, you know. I also had just done a big deep clean on my oven, so that was good and ready to go, but I did want to tackle my stovetop. I feel like everybody has a favorite eye on their stovetop. Mine is the front left, and that one is very well loved. And I don't think that it looks really dirty just by looking at the stovetop, but I do know that there's like baked on hard water, you know, like when things boil over and then that just gets fried to your stovetop. I know that it's bad. So I wanted to go ahead, get some cleaner on that, make sure that was soaking, and then I got my razor out. I got all of that stuff scraped up. It was so gross. And another thing is that I hate is like the smell of it. So if you've got something burned onto the eye of your oven or inside your oven, anytime you cook after that, if you don't get it all nice and cleaned out, it just continues to burn. And then you have that nasty, nasty smell. I couldn't do that, and I definitely didn't want to deal with that on Thanksgiving, so I wanted to make sure that this got nice and cleaned. So here in the town that I live in, we have a 5K that is ran every single year on Thanksgiving morning, and Braden and I have done that for, I don't know, maybe like the last 3 or 4 years, and we planned on doing it again this year, but for some reason, I guess it just snuck up on us. We did actually talk about it, but we never got our tickets, and I know that we could probably go down there in the morning. Mind you, I'm doing this voiceover the day before Thanksgiving, and you're going to see this before Thanksgiving. Well, I'll put it out before Thanksgiving. Anyways, we could very well go down there and get tickets and still do it, but I don't know. I'll have to ask him. I'll have to ask him if he still wants to, but it's something that we've done every year, like I said, you know, for 3 or 4 years. It's really fun. You don't have to run. You can run, walk, jog, however you want to do it. People dress up. We have people that bring their pets. It's a really nice time, especially if the weather is good. We can either be running in the rain, the snow, the heat. You just never know with Virginia weather, and Braden and I have ran in all of those. So you just never know. But I think it was actually supposed to be really nice in the morning, so I don't know. I'll have to get with him and see if he still wants to do it. We'll make that decision here in just a little bit. But the oven is finally clean. I just did a once over with some Clorox cleaning spray just to make sure that everything is nice and de-germed, for the turkey and all the nice food. I want you guys to let me know what your favorite side dish is in the comments. I was going to talk about this and do like a whole little like recipe thing, and I got busy and I forgot to. But I do want to know, what is your favorite Thanksgiving side dish or main dish, however you do it. I'm not like a green bean casserole girl. I'm not actually huge on casseroles at all. I do love green beans. It's just something about putting cream and mushroom soup in your green beans turns me right off. I just cannot do it. But I did, as I said, want to get in here and get this refrigerator cleaned out. This is what it looks like right now. Not a whole lot going on, but it definitely did need to be wiped out. You can't see how bad it is from this angle, but it was pretty bad. So I just wanted to go ahead and pull everything out. I don't know why he leaves just a swallow in that bottle, but whatever. Yeah, so I just wanted to pull everything out and get everything wiped down, get rid of anything that we didn't need in there, which is only a couple of things. We really only had stuff in here that we had just went to get for Thanksgiving. We had actually gone through all the food that we had in the house, and then we were like, well, we don't want to do a big grocery run because we're getting ready to have Thanksgiving. So we just got like some snack type stuff, and which is good because I don't know where I would have put it all, but I think my favorite side for Thanksgiving is going to have to be anywhere between the mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes. Those are my favorite leftovers as well. Oh, also deviled eggs. Are you a deviled egg person? I'll sit and make 24 of them and eat them before Thanksgiving's even here. I probably shouldn't be in charge of those, and I've been put in charge of those this year, so I've got to go after I do this and get those started. But let me know, what's your favorite side dish or main dish about Thanksgiving? Also, are you a sweet potato pie person or a pumpkin pie person? Me, I like pumpkin. I'm not a huge pie gal, but I do like pumpkin pie, and I don't mind pecan pie either. So while Braden is here, I think we discussed we wanted to go watch the movie Wicked. I've really been down that rabbit hole, especially on TikTok, just watching all the clips and getting all the explanations of Wicked, like the difference between and the correlation between Wicked and The Wizard of Oz. But I'm really excited. I think we're going to go see that. And then he wanted to go out on Black Friday. I think he's looking for a pair of shoes, but we'll see what we get into. I don't know. We try to do a lot of stuff while he's here because I don't get to see him that much. But then again, we also just like try to relax and hang out and chill and spend time with each other. So we're going to do a lot of that stuff too. And of course, he's going to want to go and see Mila and spend some time with her. So that's also on the list. But here's the refrigerator. It looks almost the same. It's just clean. It's just clean. But yeah, we do want to go and spend some time with Mila. I did get her an early Christmas gift, and I wanted to show that to you guys. So I might have that in an upcoming video for you guys to see. So speaking of upcoming videos, I was sitting and trying to think about what I could film next for you all. I really don't have a lot of stuff left to declutter. I've pretty much gone through everything that I have. And I just kind of wanted to do something different, just kind of switch things up. And I was thinking, I do know that I need to deep clean my basement stairs. I want to do that. My windows need to be cleaned, like my window sills. Those need to be done. But I don't know. You guys will have to let me know what you kind of are looking for, because I sometimes get in a rut and I get creator's block, if that's what you want to call it, because just cleaning your house every day, that can get kind of boring, and I don't want to bore you guys. So I don't know, you guys are gonna have to let me know what you are wanting to watch, and we'll see what we can come up with. I did get those curtains ordered that I showed you guys for the office, and I'm still just trying to find the right rug for in this room, so hopefully that will be coming up soon as well. I also need another rug for the spare room. So, and also our bedroom. So, yeah, that's just a lot. But I don't just want to go and buy them just to have them. I want them to be nice, and I want them to be something that I can hang on to for a while. So, of course, I'm looking for something with a little pop of color because I'm trying to bring color back into the house. And then also, I want them to be washable. Obviously, I have seen a few on TikTok that are really, really good price right now, especially for the holidays coming up. So, I don't know. I think I'll have to check one of them out and see if I like the quality of them and if they go well with the price. And then if I do, then I can grab some more. But they've got so many nice things on that TikTok shop, y'all. That could get me in trouble, like a whole bunch of trouble. They've got really cute little clothes and Just, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, talking about clothes, I also need to go and find something for my Christmas party at work. And you guys know I'm not a big dress gal. I don't have anything. Like, I would have to go buy something. And I was thinking, what about a jumpsuit? Do you think I could pull that off? I don't know. I've been thinking about it a lot. So we have a store here, and it's called Versona, and they've got some really cute stuff in there, and it's really, really inexpensive. So I think I might go in there and take a look. Maybe if we go out on Black Friday, I will run in and see if they have anything. But I'm also looking for something. I think I want to go like emerald green. I'm also not a red girl, and I'm trying to think of a nice color of something that I could find that would suit me. So emerald green, I think, is what I have in my brain. But I do want to get a jumpsuit, I think. I don't know. I don't know if my body's built for it, y'all. But anyway, I'll take you guys along or show you what I end up finding out. But the kitchen's clean. And I also picked up one of these Zevo fruit fly traps with the light and the sticky thing on the back. If you have tried these, let me know. I just literally plugged it up and it hasn't had enough time to really do anything yet. But I'm really excited if it actually works. I don't know what is going on lately, and I hope that I'm not the only one, but we have had fruit flies like nobody's business the last month or so, and I keep putting like bleach in the drain just to make sure that stuff is cleaned out, and that was another reason why I wanted to repot this plant. So I have had this plant for probably 5 years, and I rarely do anything to it, which is probably part of the problem, and she was not looking too good. So I do have a friend at work that has a really, really big green thumb, and I told her that I wanted to bring it to her so she can look at it and see what was wrong with it, because it was really just starting to go downhill quickly. And as soon as I brought it in, she's like, yeah, it's root bound. There is not nearly enough room in that little pot for it. You need a bigger pot. So I went to Lowe's, I got a bigger pot, and I thought, well, I knew I had 1 bag of potting soil at home, and I thought I had 2, but I didn't. And I was like, well, 1 bag's enough. No, it was not enough. So I do know that I have to go get a new bag and kind of top off the top of this pot, which I will do eventually, but I didn't get it done in this video. I also know that there's probably a lot of you that are yelling at me right now for what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? All I know is that I needed a bigger pot and more soil, so that's what I did. I've always seen people just break up the roots of their plants when they're repotting them, and I figured that's what I needed to do. Just wake them up, you know, get them out, let them shine. And so that's what I did. But I do need to get some more soil on the top. I do know that. I ended up putting a couple of those little nutrient sticks in here, and I topped it off with some nice clean water, and I'm hoping and praying that it does well. This is what it looks like now. Yes, I know it needs more, but I will get more. Also, my other little plant right beside it, she's doing pretty good, and I think I might end up taking this one to my office. I'm not quite sure, but they're both looking pretty good. Then I needed to go ahead and get this living room straightened up. It wasn't a lot. I just needed to pick up all of Bodhi's stuff out of the floor. Then I went ahead and got my little Swiffer duster and wiped everything down. You guys, I love those things, especially if I'm doing just like a light cleanup like this. I don't want to get everything out. I don't want to spray stuff all over the place. And it's really nice for me to get the couch dusted off. So I didn't really have to do much in the living room. I also really didn't have to do anything to my bathroom or bedroom. When Mia left, I went ahead and just cleaned the bathroom because I knew Braden was coming. So that's already been done. Our bedroom is pretty clean. There was nothing really to do in there. I had just dusted and did the bed clothes again. I don't know what it is about Bodhi. Every time he goes outside at night, he wants to come inside and jump on the side of the bed. Then he gets his feet prints all over the place. But that's the only reason why I keep having to wash them daggum things is because of him, but it's okay. So I did get everything wiped down, and then I was going to vacuum and mop, but Braden was still asleep, and the vacuum mop was in that room, so I wasn't able to do that. So then I decided I would just go ahead and tackle this little table here that I've been trying to do for so long. Also, I want to apologize. These black lines, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what I did. I think because I have a touch screen on my camera, when I'm picking it up and moving it, sometimes I'll touch it and mess with the settings. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, I think I got it fixed. So I didn't want to make you watch so much of that. But this table, okay. So this was sent to me by the same company that sent me my couch. And they were like, oh, we want you to have this as well. We think you'd really like it. So I did want to show it to you guys because it's actually really stinking cool. It's like a little media table. I don't know if that's exactly what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. So super easy to put together. You guys know I got that couch done in record time. Same thing with this. The instructions were so on point. When I looked at the booklet, I was like, oh wow, that's a lot of pages. This is a little bit intimidating. And you know how I love to put stuff together. I don't get intimidated. But this one, when I looked at that book, I was like, oh Lord. But it wasn't bad. It was because every single page was just like one instruction. So you didn't get overwhelmed and you didn't want to just throw everything away. But it is on wheels and it's just kind of like a little cart. And it also has locks on the wheels so you can move it around and then just lock it up and it'll stay right where it is. And I really think that I want to use this for like my podcast stuff. I think it would be just so easy to keep everything in one place so I don't have to hunt everywhere for everything. It also has the plugins and the USB ports on the middle of it as well. So I could have everything just plugged up on this and just move it around wherever I need it. This little push out tab is for you can use it for books, magazines. I was going to end up using it for my iPad for when I have to do FaceTimes with Rosa so we can do our podcasts. But this thing is so stinking neat. Like I never in a million years would have thought that I would have needed one or enjoyed one of these things. But this would also be nice downstairs, you know, like for Mary Ellen to put beside her couch. She could have her phone plugged up right there, her little light, her books and all that good stuff. I don't know. I do love it though. I'm going to link it in the description if you want to check it out. But the last thing that I was able to do was get my floors done. And let me tell you, these floors are gross. This actually just puts into perspective how nasty those carpets were getting because I've been cleaning these floors almost every day because it's just so much easier for me to do. I don't have to lug out a big vacuum cleaner, plug it up, take it to another room, unplug it, take it to another room, plug it back up. I don't have to do any of that. I can just grab my Crosswave and get it done. So it's just a lot easier for me to do, so I don't mind doing it more. That kind of reminds me of a video that I have planned that I want to film for you guys, and it's just basically like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 tips to keeping your house cleaned. If you're lazy, they're just like lazy tips to help you keep stuff together on a daily basis. So I'm going to be filming that upcoming soon, and I'll have that for you all. But I did kind of want to make sure that I took a minute and tell you guys how thankful that I am for you and that you keep coming back and that you support me and that I have this opportunity to even meet you guys and give you some motivation every now and then. Even if I don't get you motivated, if I can make you laugh or smile, that's my main goal. And I appreciate you. I know I say it in every video, but I honestly mean it. I love you and I appreciate you, and I'm very, very thankful for you guys. So I hope that this holiday season you were able to spend it with the ones that you love. I hope you're warm and safe. And yeah, I just wish that I could come and have a visit with each and every one of you at your Thanksgiving table and say hey to everybody and have some deviled eggs. That would be nice. I would like to taste everybody's deviled eggs. Do you put pickles in yours? Any relish? It's so random, I know. I don't like it. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got done today. Now I'm just going to go and spend some time with Braden. But again, thank you so much for being here. I love you and appreciate you. Have an amazing Thanksgiving, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.